beautiful people. This is Jessica Jones with Taurus Financial Solutions, coming to you today with a quick video on tax codes versus vehicles. Okay, so stick with me here. I get so many questions, and when I'm doing new reviews with new clients about where to put money and this sort of thing. So I want to kind of break this down for everybody because this is a super common misconception or misunderstanding, I guess I would say. So first of all, tax codes, in particular when we're talking about money, accounts, your retirement accounts in particular, right? So with the tax codes are just how the money is treated tax-wise. So for example, with your 401k, your IRA, 403b, SEP IRA, 457, these kind of retirement accounts, they're tax codes. So they aren't in and of themselves, they aren't accounts. They are a tax code for your account, if that makes sense. So for example, like your 401k is typically going to be in brokerage account, in ETFs, mutual funds, stocks, bonds, this sort of thing. Typically that's how 401ks are set up. But once you retire, then you have the ability, or even while you're still working sometimes, you have the ability to roll it over into an IRA or individual retirement account. And you have more options typically on how it is invested or the vehicle that it's in. So with your IRA, if you roll over your 401k to an IRA, you have a lot more options typically on how it's invested. You can still have it in a brokerage account. You still have stocks, bonds, mutual funds, ETFs, right? But you could also have an IRA that is just in a bank account, in a savings account, right? So the vehicle is the savings account, but the tax code is still an IRA. You can have it in money markets, you can have it in annuities, you can have it in, a lot of different straight bond funds. I mean, there's so many different vehicles, but the tax code is the how it is treated tax-wise, meaning are you going to have to pay money on, are you going to have to pay taxes on it when you pull it out? So that's a differentiating factor when I ask, people will, how is your money invested, or where is your money invested, I should say. Then they say, well, it's an IRA. It's an IRA, or it's a 401k, or it's a Roth, or this sort of thing. And that's wonderful. That's a description that I need to know also, but it's important to know how it's invested, the vehicle that your money is invested in, because you have a lot of different options, especially once you do retire, and even beforehand, because even if you have non-qualified accounts, meaning they're not tax preferential, they're just cash you already paid taxes on, same thing applies, right? You can still have several different vehicles. They can just be in a regular checking account, savings account, CD, annuity, brokerage account, all sorts of different things. So it's important to differentiate that so that you know how it's going to be treated tax-wise, number one, right now, and then also how it's going to be treated tax-wise when you start pulling from it, when you start your distribution phase or you need to pull it out. So if you have any questions, please let me know. It's a little confusing, I know, but if you take a little bit of time to kind of take a look at your accounts and figure out, okay, yes, this is my 401k. It is invested in the market. It is in stocks, ETFs, mutual funds, this sort of thing. Okay, awesome. Yes, this is my emergency account that is at the bank in the savings account. It is not tax preferential. It's just cash. I've already paid taxes on it, so I have access to it. I can pull it out without having to pay any taxes when I do access it. All right, so it'll really help you in your planning. If you have any questions at all, as always, email me, call me, let me know. I'd love to help. TaurusFinancialSolutions.net. Thank you as always for listening, and have a beautiful day. Bye.